We're about to make some fire cider. And yeah, let me show you the ingredients. So we're gonna use some oranges, lemon, red onion, ginger, jalapeno, garlic, black pepper, turmeric, some cinnamon, bay leaf, rosemary, apple cider vinegar, honey. We're gonna put it in here. Oh, and we're gonna do some craisins in there. And we're gonna seal it with the rubber bands and some cling wrap under a loose lid. And we're gonna top it off with some distilled water when that cools down. Okay, so I'm not really gonna wash these because I want all the natural natural yeast on the fruit that I can get. Okay, you want to taste the onion?
Yeah.
You want to? Okay. All right. Let me cut. See, I'm gonna cut it like.
And this color like this. It's hair like this hair. And then top it and this hair with hair like this. I like others.
And then I'm gonna just cut them in half so I can make them fit in the bottle lid.
I want some orange. This to me orange.
Taste.
I think.
You good? Cut the spirit so it can fit in there. Keep all the seeds. I feel like the stem might make it tastes bitter, so I'm gonna take this off. But
What is can?
oh, and I'm keeping the scraps.
Yep.
To the side like that.
It's temporary stops and this hair on it.
I could use those for something. You know, I could make a tea right now because
It's
this is gonna
making
ferment.
tea right now. It's so big. It's tea.
Yeah.
This hair right here.
This is gonna ferment for a while, so
And
I could make a tea with those scraps right now.
I want to make a tea with those flowers.
So I'm gonna keep the skin on the ginger.
Yep. You gotta eat fruits. You gotta eat hot dogs.
Yes. Little scrap part I didn't want to put in there. Look, dry.
Mommy, I like it.
I love you, baby.
Mommy, this
You want to try the ginger? Okay. It's Mother's Day, by the way. Happy Mother's Day. But yeah, this is what moms do. Some real mommy stuff. Okay, so for the lemons, I'm cutting them like this so I can squeeze the juice out into it. And then, here, you want to try the lemon too, babe?
Yeah.
That's better than the ginger. The ginger was spicy. But, yeah, I'm going to squeeze the juice into the
There has to put the juice
into the fire cider.
in the
And then I'm going to still
butter.
put the peel in it. But I want to be able to squeeze the juice out first.
That like this.
And these are organic oranges and lemons, by the way.
These are orange for me.
You want to taste?
Yeah.
You just had 2 oranges, but here you go.
Thank you.
Yes, babe. This is really fun to do, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah. So now now I'm peeling this garlic. I'm gonna do, this is one, so I'm gonna do 2.
Yes. What's that?
This is garlic.
Is that it?
Yes.
Oh.
Peeling the skin off.
What is this tail? Oh. This tastes.
And then after I get the skin off,
Did this do that?
then I'm gonna smash it. Like that. So the juices can seep out. So you kind of get a rhythm. Save this little bottom part and like scraps. So that helps it easier to peel. Yeah, you can tell.
What are you doing, Mommy? What are you doing?
And I got
What
yeah.
are you doing?
Okay. Let's get started. So we're gonna first put the herbs in. The rosemary. And I want to put them on the bottom because I want all this other stuff to hold them down. Yeah. So that's the rosemary. Now we're gonna put a bunch of bay leaves. And you do want to check the quality. I had already looked over the rosemary. And then I put the rosemary scraps in the scrap bowl. And finish adding a couple more bay leaves. Check the quality. These are really good ones. I don't know how many I'm putting in there, but yeah, you want a lot. And then we're gonna do some powders. Put some cinnamon in there. You could use a cinnamon stick, but just use what you got, you know. Could use some fresh turmeric. Just use what you got.
I love you, Mommy.
I love you, baby.
I love you, Mommy.
I love you, baby.
I love you, Mommy.
Okay, so then we're gonna do some fresh cracked brown pepper. I would put these little balls in there, like by itself, but I don't know how to get this thing off. So I'm gonna just crack it. A whole bunch of it.
You have to be.
And this activates the turmeric.
Add this almost as killer air. Break it in your mouth.
Oh, right.
You have to break it in your mouth, Mommy.
Oh, right. My daughter telling me to break the top off of my mouth, but I don't want to break a tooth. So we're not going to do that. I'm going to put some dried cranberries, raisins in there. I could use the funnel, but now these are gonna soak up a lot of juice when they like expand. So I don't really want too much, but because we're gonna end up squeezing. Put a couple in the scraps too, but we're gonna end up having to squeeze all these ingredients out at the end. Well, in a few months. All right, now let's put the garlic in there. I really should use a funnel, but it's okay. All the small pieces go in first so they can get held down by the big pieces so they don't float to the top. All right, now let's do the ginger. Oops. God, it's so good. Yes. This is gonna be deliciously spicy and sweet. And then we're gonna do, I wish I had some horseradish, but they didn't have any. So at the store I went to, got delivered from. But next we're gonna do the jalapenos. A bunch of jalapenos. Yes. It's gonna be good and spicy. Clear that mucus up. Help you fight anything. All right. And then we're gonna do the onion. This is red onion, specifically red onion. All right, now we're gonna put the funnel back and we're gonna squeeze the juice out of these lemons before we put them in. Gonna squeeze the juice out of the lemons and the oranges. Just doubt me. Just almost shot me. Oof. Oh yes. But I'm gonna just take the lid off and put the lemon peel in there. With all that natural yeast on the skin, will help it to ferment better. I think that's enough. And then we're gonna squeeze the juice out of the oranges. And repeat that step again. Because I don't want to put too much. And then we're going to take that funnel off again. Put the orange peel in there. And that's really going to help weigh everything down. Some ginger, I forgot. But yeah, that's that. I do want to go ahead and clean this outside part. because that part is not going to be in the vinegar. So gotta keep it clean. And I'll probably wipe it again at the end, just to make sure. Okay, now we're gonna add the honey. Yes. Okay, and the honey is going to, it's like an antiseptic. It keeps everything clean in there. It also might ferment a little bit. So, do I need the funnel? Yeah. Yes. Look at the thumbnail. Oh yeah. I'm gonna do the whole thing of honey. Going a little bit. Okay, so I felt like that was going a little bit too slow, so I'm just gonna pour it in there. Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I'm gonna have to burp this like every day. All right. Oh yeah. It's gonna be some good medicine. There might be a little bit of fermented alcohol in this medicine. Okay, so now we're gonna do the apple cider vinegar. Raw, unfiltered with mother. Let's shake it up. So get that mother off the bottom. Need all that. Yeah. I'm actually gonna do 2, and I'll top it off with distilled water if there's any room left over. Oh yeah. Oh yes. Oh, she's ready. So excited. It's like the last step, y'all. Oh wait, before we seal it. All right. Alrighty. Alright, now some of this cooled down boiled water. Okay. Oop. Alright. With a little room on the top so you can shake it. Okay, now let me show you guys how to seal it. I'm gonna let it cool down first, and then I'm gonna come back in because the water's still a little warm. So once it cools down to room temperature, I'll come back and show you guys how to seal it. But isn't she beautiful? Yes. FYI, I just sterilized the lid, and I went ahead and I wiped this again with whatever sterilizing solution you want to use. Okay. All right, so I do want to give this just one little shake. That's what I'm keeping the lid for, just to give it. You see all that stuff on the bottom? I do want to make sure it's integrated. But see, because the lemon peels are on top, most of the herbs are staying on the bottom. Alright, so now there's no more honey on the bottom. Alright. So now we're gonna take this off. And I'm gonna make an air seal on this. All right, we're gonna take a piece of cling wrap. I'm gonna cover the top of that. Hold it tight. Use a rubber band. Secure it on there. Okay, use one more. Alright, and we got a good seal on there. And then we're gonna poke one hole in the top with a pin. Nice sterile pin. Okay. Clean. Then we're just gonna do one hole. Like that. Just one. I'm gonna add another rubber band, but yeah, that's it. It's done. I'm just securing the cling wrap a little bit more. But yeah, the fumes will escape. It'll ferment and the fumes will... And that's it. Check her out. She's ready. And I'll just keep the cap for later for after I drain this stuff out. And yeah, can reuse the bottle. But she's done. So I'm gonna keep it. It'll be ready whenever you want it to be ready. Like, I'll probably keep it like this for like 4 to 6 weeks. Then I'll squeeze the stuff out and I'll actually like rebottle it and let it ferment to the next stage. But this will get puffy and you'll be able to tell that the gas is trying to escape. But yeah, that's that. I'm gonna just let it sit and on my counter, and I'm gonna like mix it up, like just kind of shake it up a little bit over every day for the next 4 to 6 weeks. Fire cider, make you some great medicine. Oh, and I still have my scraps. I can feed to pets. I can make a tea out of this. I can make compost out of these scraps. This is great medicine scraps too. So I'm definitely gonna do something with these. Peace. And I'm probably also gonna store this in a dark place on the counter so not too much light gets to it. The bacteria needs light. But so I'm gonna put it in a dark place. Okay? Yeah. Shoot, I'm gonna add one more heavy duty rubber band just to be safe. Shoot. That thing is locked. That is locked. I'm gonna label it with today's date so I know when I started this process. And today is Mother's Day. I think it's the 11th, 2025. Let me get a better marker. Alright. This way it's safe if, like, you know, the juices start coming out. I can still see, this juice will still be good even if it overflows with the bubbles. But I don't think that's gonna happen. Not enough sugar in here for that. But yeah, now I'm gonna put this up here in my cabinet, and the plate is in case, you know, the bubbles, I don't know.